I've washed my hands, I've got fresh mask marks, and there's no one here but me. Meanwhile, hop in, everyone. The super drive is set. The anti-thief device is charged. And I'll even let you honk the horn. This is episode 21 of the Dudley Simpson is Doctor Who project. And you're in for a reasonably smooth ride for an old jalopy. When John Pertwee became the third Doctor in 1970, the character had been exiled to Earth by the Time Lords and his ability to operate the TARDIS taken from him. Luckily, he is reunited with his friend Brigadier Lethbridge Stewart, who persuades him reluctantly to act as scientific advisor to the Brigadier's organization, the United Nations Intelligence Task Force, UNIT. The Doctor negotiates with the Brigadier to procure a car for his personal use. And by Pertwee's second story, he's got it. A canary yellow Edwardian roadster that he names Bessie. Bessie is seen in nearly every Earthbound story of John Pertwee's 5 years on the show, before it was finally retired after Tom Baker's first story. It would make a few cameo appearances, but was always associated with Pertwee's Doctor. Despite multiple opportunities, Dudley Simpson did not compose music specific to the car until 1972, for a single scene in the Season 9 finale story, The Time Monster. On the hunt for the Master's TARDIS, the Doctor and Jo Grant travel in Bessie, armed with his time sensor. Despite the doomy old day, the sensor reacts during the Master's experiment with a machine called Tom Tit, a device of his invention, which is, of course, Agarid nonsense. This piece, which I entitled Chasing Tom Tit, was my next transcription. I soon discovered that this Bessie piece was not alone, and thus came my very first idea for a suite, before I got into the habit of returning to and expanding my pieces. Season 10 opened with a landmark celebration of the program's first decade on air. Entitled The Three Doctors, it featured the momentous return of William Hartnell and Patrick Troughton, coming together with John Pertwee at the behest of the Time Lords. They must muster all of their powers to fight a single all-powerful enemy, the long-lost Time Lord, Omega. 2 further versions of the theme occur in this story, although only the first instance made it into my original collection. Upon my recent return, I decided to add the second to make a complete suite out of the 3 instances Simpson wrote. Curiously, although that signature car would appear in a few more stories, these themes were never heard again. I would tell you to buckle up, but I don't think there are any seatbelts. Hold on as best you can then, and enjoy one more ride in Bessie. Thank you very much for riding along with me in episode 21, part 1 of the Dudley Simpson is Doctor Who project. Next time, we'll take a look under the hood of Bessie. Subscribe, like, share, and comment. See you next time.